Hi everyone, September 6, 2023, Michelle Fix-It, and Isabelle Fix-It, and Charlie Fix-It. Isabelle is currently getting her brother buckled up. We just finished our Home Depot trip. I don't know if I'm going to put it on there or not because Isabelle was tired and grumpy, and I think she's probably been having a little too much screen time. And so she was grumpy with me and decided that she wanted to abruptly end the video. So I will rewatch it with her and we will make a decision on it. But we did get caulk, paint. We talked about the differences and a few things. It was supposed to be like an educational video on how to get certain things for a project. And after I ended the video and told her that we weren't going to be doing any more things like that because, you know, I'm trying to make this fun for her. She had a lot of fun and really enjoyed herself with making videos when we were in Wyoming. Crazy Cat Lady is not comfortable being filmed, which is fine. But I did make it very well known while I was gone and on my way back and everything else that I was going to be recording a lot. It's our little docu-series, and with things the way that they are and me not knowing about what's going to happen with the future and stuff like that, I'm going to continue to do those because I don't think that a lot of people realize that they're literally being recorded all the time. If they're at Home Depot, if they're at Walmart, wherever they are, they're being recorded. And they have no consent on doing it or not doing it. I was trying to be nice and let people know that I'm recording and asking them if they consent and everything else. But some of the states you can record full time, all the time. It doesn't matter. There is no such thing as a private conversation. And other states, you don't have that ability unless you're in your personal vehicle or unless it's, you know, posted or whatever. And I think that's kind of absurd because I think that's how people get in trouble, and I think that's how he said, she said stuff starts, and it's kind of ridiculous. So anyways, off my soapbox with that, we are now on our way to Walmart to procure beef jerky to be able to make, or meat and seasoning to be able to procure stuff to make beef jerky. And Isabelle did apologize. She did recognize that she was tired and all of that. And I'm sure that someone is going to be very grumpy with me because how dare I showcase what it's like to be a mother with children and, you know, film them so that when they look back on things, they can realize how bad or how good they actually had it. Because I do not let my children run all over me. I am here to teach them, discipline them, and educate them on how to be law-abiding good citizens. And I do give snuggles. That's what she just said. It's snuggles. So, Isabelle, are you okay now? Why does your head hurt? Because you're still tired? You don't know. Where does your head hurt? Okay, well, I'm sorry that your head hurts, baby. Alright, are you ready to go to Walmart? Would you like to be the one that finds all the stuff on the adventure? To get beef jerky stuff? Would you like Snuggle Buggles? Come here. Why are you getting emotional? How much food have you had today?
Tons of water. stuff in the library. Oh, good grief. Your head is hot. You might be getting a cold or something. Yeah, I think you need to stay home anyways. You're bored. Why are you crying? I know, but why are you crying? I don't have anything cold to put on your head, but I think that you might be getting sick, or I think that maybe the heat is too much for you. And when you're sick, you definitely need more sleep and stuff. So I think that you need to do a trip because we have to do that. And then I think that maybe you should go to bed early tonight and sleep as late as you need to feel better. Sorry, you don't feel good, baby. I mean, you probably picked up a bunch of germs and stuff from being on those buses. Like, you don't think about the fact that, like, so many people use public transportation, and so, like, there's germs and viruses and bacteria and all that kind of stuff.
No, we went to three spots to eat.
Why did you guys eat so much?
Because it was free. F-I-E. Free food for homeless.
You went to go eat free food for homeless people?
It was free food, so much you didn't. It was cooked.
I know it was cooked, but you're not homeless.
It's just like we also went to the library.
That's good.
I got to sleep at the library. So we were done.
I can hear that. Different life experiences that Isabelle gets being in the city. Mommy's never been to a place where they feed the homeless. And Mommy's never been on a public bus. Alright, I think I have to get you to go back there because your brother is getting very grumpy. It's a little warmer. We have to get our stuff so we can make beef jerky so we can go back to Patterson. We don't have any beef jerky. That's why we had to buy stuff to make beef jerky. What? Why are you making faces and noises? No.
Can I eat the pizza?
Why do you think I'm making it? Do you think I'm making it to look at it? I'm making beef jerky because I know you like beef jerky, Mommy likes beef jerky, and your brother likes beef jerky, and we're going to have the shop cut. So, I mean, there's a lot of hungry people in Baltimore, and so it's I'm trying to get our little shopette going. Even though
oven doesn't work and the refrigerator's broken and the room is trashed. I'm trying to make something here. So I'm gonna start with beef jerky. So go get back there.
Everything's broken.
Everything is broken. I'm Michelle Fix It and everything needs to be fixed. I'm trying to document gaining my life back, because before that one was born, like, everything was okay. I was doing
That one's here. Everything's.
or well before that, before I was pregnant with that one, like, I was doing jobs at different people's houses and the houses were good and everything was okay, and then boom, bam, thank you ma'am, everything gets all messed up. So I'm trying to regain my life and I'm trying to document it, because being a mom is hard. And everybody thinks that being a mom is easy and that mommies don't do anything except for sit on the sofa eating bonbons. And I had to take care of you, and I had to take, it's an expression, it's candy. And, you know, I had to take care of you. I have to, like, make sure that people aren't exposing you to things that they shouldn't be exposing you to. I have to worry about other people. I have all these houses that I got to get squared up. Your brother has appointments that I have to schedule. Your brother has other appointments that already are scheduled. Mommy has stuff that has to be scheduled. Mommy has to worry about daddy. Daddy has to worry about his job. There's a lot of stuff with being a grown-up. And I'm trying to document it because it's not all rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns. And you're going to have days where you're tired and grumpy and upset and everything else. And so then mommy's going to have to, like, talk to you in an age-appropriate way. Because these are things that other mommies might need help with, or other daddies, or just other people in general. So I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to document our life. There is a tax advantage for me doing this. It is the beginning of a business. And people are going to sharpshoot me and say, oh, you're such a bad mom because you're recording your children.
Some chips.
Go ahead. Give some to your brother too. And then somebody's going to get mad at me for letting you guys have chips and carrying snacks around. I'm a trailblazer.
Hey!
People are going to get grumpy over all these different things. And right now, so many grown-ups and little children don't know what to say because everybody's grumpy about something all the time. And I'm just trying to take care of my children. That's it. And my children are trying to harm themselves.
No, my hair is trying to harm itself.
All right, well, let's go. Buckled in? Hurry it up, cat.
Buckle in.
All right, let's go.
That's what Grandmommy Chrissy says. That's what Grandmommy Chrissy says. Hurry it up, cat.
Oh, you come from a long line of cats.
This tax matters from allies to
WRVS HD, Baltimore. 1031 WRHS, Grayson,ville, Annapolis, and Maryland's Eastern Shore.
Corinthians 13 lists the qualities of agape love, all that love is and all that love isn't. First on the isn't list is the all too human emotion of envy. Today on Turning Point, Dr. David Jeremiah explains why envy is so dangerous and destructive to love that Jesus called it an evil eye. From the power of love, here's David to introduce today's captivating message, Love's Power Over Envy.
Well, friends, envy's always been an issue for people, Christians, non-Christians alike. But with the advent of the internet, it has exploded into one of the major issues people deal with. Because every day they see what others have, and every day they want what others have. And pretty soon they become envious, and their heart is no longer content. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about love's power over envy, and at the end of the lesson tomorrow, we'll give you some things you can do if you struggle with envy. A list of things that you can do to begin to get power over the evilness, as we said at the beginning, the evil eye of envy. You cannot be a happy person if you're filled with envy, and you cannot be a loving person, because love cancels out envy if it's God's love. We'll get to it in a moment. But let me remind you again that we're going to the Caribbean in December. We have room for you if you want to come with us. The dates are the 27th of December through the 7th of January in the new year. We'll be on the cruise ship over the new year. We'll have a big...
Something to dwell on, think about. Sometimes life and timing just work out. Envy. How many people are walking around envying everything because they're so stuck on social media that all they see are the pretties? This is one of the points of what I'm doing. You can look at Facebook, you can look at TikTok, you can look at Instagram, the Twitter thing. You can look at all these different things and see all the fanciful things that people have. And you never know how much debt they're carrying, how much heartache they're carrying, how many bad things they did, how many things that they tried to do until how many times they failed until they got where they're going. You never know. Just because you have a fancy house and a fancy car and a fancy this and a fancy that, you could be up to your eyeballs in some fancy debt. Or you might not be. But they're not going to show all the negative stuff unless it's just stupid stuff. And like everybody just wants to showcase all the fanciful things to show everybody else that they're all fluffed up and they're doing better than everybody else. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show the real world. The real world is sometimes this kitten doesn't have enough sleep. Sometimes, even though I know it's beneficial for her, for socialization and different life experiences, to go out and spend time with other people, I have to rein her in. Because when I get her back, she's all temperamental. Or she hasn't had enough sleep. or her brother misses her, or whatever. It's my job to make sure she's taken care of. It's my job to kind of be a little shocked that she's going to eat at homeless places, and it's my job to be a little bit shocked that, you know, I didn't know that that was the thing in Baltimore, because, you know, clearly if you're in a lower
like 3 places are doing that.
hold on. Clearly, if you're, you know, in a low socioeconomic situation, and, you know, your budget runs out, and you have to go and do stuff like that, one, you're going to see homeless people as people, not street signs. Because did you see a lot of homeless people there?
I saw people that looked like they weren't homeless, but at the same time, I see people that looked like they were homeless.
And that brings another relevant point, is that sometimes someone might be homeless and they might be able to have access to things to make it look like they're not homeless. Clean clothes, clean hair, because they don't have the overhead of a house. They're sleeping in their vehicles, so they take better care of themselves because they don't want others to know that they're homeless. And sometimes people are in dirty clothes and they're not really homeless. So you never know if someone is homeless or not homeless. You don't know how many people live in their cars. You don't know how many people live in abandoned buildings or go to the gym and take a shower. Like, the situation is that housing is incredibly expensive right now. And I think that one of the problems is because we were supposed to have it where 2 people were working together to support a household. And now, a lot of the households, it's 2 people with 2 separate households. My husband and I, we have his and her houses. We have it because we require it right now because of our rentals, because we are trying to provide well for our family, and because of Charlie's appointments, and also because I need a backup plan, because I know how hard it is to lose everything and try to work really hard to get it all back, because I did. I lost everything in my life. I lost everything in my life, except for my life, my literal life.
Well, you lost everything except for you.
Well, Charlie wasn't existing, but at one point I didn't have any of my stuff, including my
Except for
children.
me. You have me.
I had you with Grandmommy Chrissy for a little while because things were not going well. And so to go through that type of struggle and to be fortunate enough to have been able to sort of survive it and rebuild, I haven't had the struggles that other people have had. And Isabelle is getting some life experience from those types of situations. So, and also, it could just be that because there's a food desert and because the foods that are available are incredibly expensive at these corner stores that set up in a predatory manner, but also not predatory manner, because they're setting up shop and they may end up having not nice things happen to them. So maybe that's why there's such a markup, and then maybe they don't know that, you know, people do want access to fresh fruits and vegetables, or maybe they don't care, they just want things that are shelf stable. And so maybe, just maybe, people that don't have access and can't afford to go to Chipotle down in the Inner Harbor because it's going to cost more, it's going to cost a cab fare or public transportation fare in order to get the $10, $12, $15, I don't know, I don't eat at Chipotle, food. So instead, so then you're paying a markup on that price point because you're trying to get food. So maybe that it's like, okay, well, it's free and it's available. I'm on a low income, and so it means that I have, you know, foods that are available to me. We don't know all these things. We don't know. Food banks exist for a reason. Homeless shelters exist for a reason. And for some reason, the people that are so fluffed up with their first world problems completely forget that there are other people that are dealing with third world problems in a first world nation, country. And some people choose to be that way. There's so many different variables to this. This is why I like houses. If something's leaking, find the source. If something's messed up, find the source. There's a lot of sources for a lot of problems. But you guys have a fantastic day, and now Isabelle knows what it's like, and hopefully sees a different experience. So when she gets older and she understands it, then she'll understand why I decided to go on this little soapbox beach. Okay, Izzy, go ahead and get your brother unbuckled.
Can we do another video, please?
You do want to do another video?
Yes, I realized I needed to speak to my sister.
Okay. All right, you guys have a fantastic night. We will see you in a few because we are going to be doing a video on what we need to make beef jerky. We already have some of our supplies there, but I know that they like beef jerky. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye. So many big issues in this world. A lot of unboxing.